As we gather in this time of celebration, I invite each of you to join me in prayer for this 2020 graduation of the Hartford Seminary. Will you pray with me? As we virtually gather to celebrate and confirm the many hours of toil of students who have struggled against all odds to perform academically rigorous tasks in an effort to improve their ability to selflessly serve others. Be thou present unto us, that while socially distant, we can be near to thee, and to all who place their confidence in thee. We are living witnesses of an era like none we have been privy to before. Our once settled calendars have been replaced by an exigency of flexibility. Our once settled convictions of the order of life have been replaced by a realization that we are not in control. Give us the grace to accept the challenge, to ride the wave of change, while yet being unmoved by the singular thought upon which we can find strength for troublesome times. That the divine, called by many names, is ever present. We solicit your blessings upon all who support human society, stripped to its bareness by this pandemic. Undergird first responders, that great collective of governmental, medical, law enforcement, technicians, grocery clerks, and a cadre of others that allow many to stay indoors, while they, through a sense of duty, go boldly into an unknown, bearing the knowledge of an unseen foe that may await them. We acknowledge the pause that forced us from our in-person interconnectedness to this newly impersonal interaction. We acknowledge it with joy that modernity has afforded us an opportunity to gather. We pray a special blessing over the class of 2020. May their memories be sweetened by the recognition offered today. May they be peacemakers in a world in need of peace. May they be healers in a world replete with physical, social, moral, ethical, and spiritual wounds. May they be light in the midst of darkness to help other travelers find their way. May they be life-affirming in the midst of death. We thank thee for the steady, sagacious leadership of President Joel Lora, and for the trustees and this awesome faculty and administrators that have supported him in this time of swift transition. We offer our petitions with faith, hope, and love, fully aware that these graduates will bring their experiences and knowledge gleaned in this place into the new normal of an existence yet unknown, but being birthed out of great sacrifice and pain. Allow them to feel a sense of commissioning as ambassadors of peace, for real hope, for all to live their best life. These are the thoughts of our hearts. Brood over them, and at thy will, let it be done.
President Lohr, distinguished speakers, members of the faculty, students, particularly graduates, and all of the family and friends who are here on this important day, it is my honor to bring you congratulations and best wishes from the Hartford Seminary's Board of Trustees. My name is Jim Robertson, and it is my special pleasure and honor to serve as the chair of the seminary's Board of Trustees. More importantly, though, I am also a graduate myself of the Hartford Seminary, and I therefore know from my own experiences how much this very unique education that each of you have received will support you and will nurture you throughout your life, no matter where you happen to be on life's journeys. These are obviously very challenging times, and the world needs people like you urgently. Scholars like you, spiritually mature and spiritually maturing people like you. People like you who are committed and trained in interfaith dialogue and interfaith understanding. And this world urgently needs people like you who are trained in the making of peace and the delivery of justice, and are dedicated to raising all of our neighbors from ignorance, from oppression, and from hatefulness. People like you who are dedicated to nurturing the spirit in our earth and all of its people. So when you leave here, please don't ever forget why you came. As Nelson Mandela has reminded us, a good education is the most powerful weapon there is that can be used to change the world. You are each very well educated, both in terms of your skills and knowledge, but also in terms of your character and your resolve. So it is now absolutely possible for you, each one of you, to make an important difference in our world. I wish we could all be together physically today on the grounds of our beautiful building on a beautiful May day, where we could personally congratulate you on your accomplishments and meet your family and friends, just as has happened every May since this institution was founded back in 1834. So in that respect, at least as far as we know, this year's graduation is breaking a tradition that goes back some 186 years. But in doing this virtually, electronically, with people tapping in around the world, I think we are also demonstrating this institution's versatility and the enduring vision of its graduates and officials. Because no plague, no pandemic, no disruption in our world can dampen in any way our enthusiasm and our commitment to each other and to all of the wonderful ideals that brought us together in the first place. So with that, graduates, I say congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum. Shalom aleichem. Peace be with you. Greetings and blessings to all of you. First, to family and friends of graduates, greetings. Thank you for being here and supporting your graduate. Next, to our alumni who are living out our mission in the world each day. Greetings. May God be with you. Next, to our faculty and staff who have invested so deeply in our graduates. Greetings to you. Thank you for all you have done. To our trustees who so faithfully volunteer their time and give of their resources to make Hartford Seminary a blessing in the world. Greetings and thank you. And most importantly, to you, our graduates, greetings, congratulations on your achievement. Let me begin by taking a moment to extend a special greeting as well to our Muslim families and friends who are currently in the month of Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak. May your Ramadan be joyous, filled with love and hope, even in this year, which is so very different. Indeed, this is not the way I anticipated I would be greeting you today. I am here at Hartford Seminary. This is live, and I'm in the White Building. Yet it's not a place I have spent any time in the past 2 months. Rarely have I set foot here, and neither have you. Like so many of you, the past 2 months for me has not been normal, and I, like you, have struggled. We've experienced loss, whether of life or of connection. It has been hard. Oh, how I wish that I could see you here today, outside on that white tent. But perhaps to steal a line from my dear Jewish friends, next year in the white tent, we do hope that you will join us next year, God willing, where we can hood you and recognize your achievement again in person. This moment in our world history has taught me that even though we are currently isolated, we are not alone. Not only do we have each other, but I now see more than ever that God is with us. I am not in control, God is. I am not all-powerful, God is. I actually do not provide for my family, God does. That you came to Hartford Seminary took hard work and persistence. But ultimately, God brought you here through grace. That you are graduating today is a testimony to your hard work and achievements. It's also because God blessed you to persist and to finish. May God be praised for your accomplishment of graduating. Your achievement today is not small. It is fundamentally important, not only for your journey or your career, but for our world. There's never been a more important time for well-prepared, thoughtful, faithful, wise leaders who might help our world figure out how to live in peace together and how to connect with each other and God in our new realities. This is a special moment. I encourage you now, wherever you are, to do everything you can to set aside any trouble, any hurt, and to enjoy this moment together with us. This is a positive moment of hope, and our future together as peace builders is bright. Now is the moment to realize that what you have worked so hard for is here. You are graduating. You have earned titles, degrees, and certificates. You're graduating from the leading interfaith graduate school in the country, perhaps the world. And even though we are not large, no one does religious studies and theological education like we do. Hartford Seminary, as you know, is a place of firsts, and I congratulate you as graduates, not only for choosing to study here, but for continuing a long tradition. Founded way back in 1834, Hartford Seminary is proud to be the first seminary in the country that opened its doors to women in 1889. We are so proud to be the first seminary in the country to start a Center for Muslim-Christian Relations, the study of these things, in 1973. We are proud to be the first seminary in the country to start an Islamic chaplaincy program, the first accredited program in the country, in 2001. And we are proud to be the first seminary in the country to establish a chair for Shia studies and dialogue among Islamic schools of thought in 2015. So capably held by our dear Professor Kamali. You, as graduates, stand today forever etched into a great and long history. You are graduating from Hartford Seminary, a place revered around the world for its interfaith work and academic excellence. And with that comes responsibilities. What will you do with your degree, your certificate, your huge achievement? What does it mean now in our new world? Will you be content with leading an average life? Or will you strive, with God's help, to give your all to the causes of peace building, education, dialogue, and deepening faith in the world? Our world needs you, and now is a time, such an important time, to make a difference. I've met so many of you, and I could not be more proud of you today. I congratulate each and every one of you. Enjoy this moment. It is a special moment. May God bless you, may God uphold you, and may God make God's face shine upon you. May your future be filled with helping others explore differences while deepening faith. This is our mission, and may it be yours throughout your life. And now we will proceed with our ceremony and the awarding of degrees and certificates. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. My name is Dina Grant, and I am Associate Professor of Jewish Studies. My role here today is to represent the faculty as we present to the President those who have completed the requirements for our leadership certificates, graduate certificates, and degree programs. A key component of the mission of Hartford Seminary is to serve God by preparing leaders, scholars, and religious students to understand and live faithfully in today's multi-faith and pluralistic world. In service to this mission, we set aside this moment to recognize our graduates and to convey our heartfelt congratulations. As Jim Robertson and others have said, we miss the joy and energy of a Hartford Seminary graduation under the big white tent on our front lawn. But that does not diminish your accomplishments, nor our pride in you as graduates. The first group of graduates have completed the requirements for our Black Ministries Leadership Certificate program, which serves the community by providing a course of study which enables students to strengthen their faith, develop their biblical and theological knowledge, grow spiritually, and engage more effectively in the ministries of their congregations and communities.
Stacy E. Boswell, Rosalind Brown, Maisie E. Daly, Tonya Irby Langley, Nadej Lis, Yvonne L. Mack, Manuel Sotomayor,
Congratulations to the graduates of our Black Ministries program.
Now we'd like to recognize the graduates of the Women's Leadership Institute, which serves the community by providing an experience-based program which enables participants to develop and strengthen leadership skills as they explore feminist perspectives in religion and spirituality.
Tina Burkholder, Gina Cassetta, Mariana Evans, Jimnita Flood, Shamila Ghani, Elizabeth Haig, Amira Jacob, Sisipsion Johnson, Sunny Reinish, Coronica Richardson, Amy Webb, Viola Willis,
Congratulations to the graduates of our Women's Leadership Institute.
Next, we recognize the graduates of the Graduate Certificate Program. Each certificate allows students to conduct in-depth master's level work with seminary faculty and cultivate expertise in a focused area.
Zakir Ahmed, Mariana Evans, Inas Ghassal, Anila Abdul Razak Jahangiri, Vincent Joseph O'Malley, Tawheed Ali Rashad,
Congratulations to the graduates of our Graduate Certificate Program. At this moment, we'd like to give special recognition to the family of Joshua Ergel, who will be receiving his graduate certificate posthumously. May you, as a family, remember Joshua with the fondness that we do today here at Hartford Seminary. May his memory be for a blessing.
Our next group of graduates took part in the International Peacemaking Program, which brings Christians, Muslims, and Jews together to study interfaith dialogue, leadership skills, and public engagement. The IPP Fellows will receive graduate certificates in interfaith dialogue or Islamic studies and Christian-Muslims relations.
Kajan Jiten Gatzoka James Dunlady, Jason Fredland, Gilana Adiel Lavavi, Imna Nonsan, Nanik Yulianti,
Congratulations to the graduates of our International Peacemaking Program.
The seminary has cooperative agreements with Yale Divinity School, Boston University, Drew University, and Chicago Theological School, which allow qualified Masters of Arts students to begin their studies at Hartford Seminary and, if accepted, to proceed to any of the cooperating seminaries to pursue a Master's of Divinity degree. This next group of graduates will continue their education at one of our partner schools.
Cantrell Cheeks, Beth Ann Doan, Frank Martin Ose Sarpong. Megan Elizabeth Strauss.
Congratulations to those who have completed our Cooperative Master of Divinity program.
We now turn to degree programs. The Masters of Arts in Transformative Leadership and Spirituality is a 36-credit program designed for those engaged in leadership roles, are serving in the public or private sector, or for those who want to deepen their understanding of how to live faithfully and with integrity in today's multi-faith and pluralistic world.
Sunny Reinish. Brett Sandman.
By the power vested in me, by vote of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the standing of Hartford Seminary as an accredited educational institution located in the state of Connecticut, I confer upon you the degree Master of Arts in Transformative Leadership and Spirituality, with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
The Masters of Arts in Religious Studies degree allows persons of diverse religious backgrounds to deepen and broaden their understanding of faith traditions, their own and those of others, to reflect on the challenge of diversity in a dialogical setting, and to meaningfully relate religious theory and spiritual practice to the context in which faith communities exist in daily life, community, and the world at large.
Mehmed Sabri Agachan. Deborah J. Carter. Shema Kilinch. Umut Kulachi. Adnan Meria. Emine Unal.
By the power vested in me, by vote of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the standing of Hartford Seminary as an accredited educational institution located in the state of Connecticut, I confer upon you the degree Master of Arts in Religious Studies, with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
The Islamic Chaplaincy Program combines the Master of Arts in Religious Studies with the Islamic Studies and Christian-Muslim Relations focus, with the Graduate Certificate in Islamic Chaplaincy. This pioneering program prepares Muslim chaplains to serve in universities, hospitals, prisons, and the armed services.
Danny Salgado Jr.
By the power vested in me by vote of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the standing of Hartford Seminary as an accredited educational institution located in the state of Connecticut, I confer upon you the degree Master of Arts in Religious Studies with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
The Doctor of Ministry degree stresses the reflective practice of ministry, promoting entrepreneurial forms of religious leadership exemplified by innovative but practical projects and informed by the community's need and social context.
Julia Hendrickson Berkey. Sandra Lee Fisher. Gail Kinney. Lynn Stauffer Kramer. Amy Elizabeth Lynette Harkin. Valerie Ann Miller. Wookbin Mo. Joshua Salam.
By the power vested in me by vote of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the standing of Hartford Seminary as an accredited educational institution located in the state of Connecticut, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Ministry with all of its rights and privileges.
I am Najib George Awad, the professor of Christian theology and Eastern Christian thought. Every year, the faculty award 3 scholarship prizes for outstanding papers written by our students. Students are usually nominated by the faculty, and today we acknowledge these prize recipients and celebrate their accomplishments. Today I'm going to announce 5 prizes overall, so I invite you to bear with me as I do so. We begin with the Hartranft Scholarship Fund, awarded to the degree program student who has demonstrated excellence in written expression. And the prize is named for Chester David Hartranft, the president of the seminary from 1889 to 1903, and professor of biblical and ecclesiastical history for 36 years. And our recipient of the prize this year is Jamie Johnson. Jamie Johnson. Congratulations, Jamie Johnson. Next is the William Thompson Fund, which is awarded to a student who has demonstrated notable proficiency or interest in the field of biblical studies. The prize is named for William Thompson, Dean of the Seminary and Professor of Hebrew Language and Literature from 1834 to 1881, then serving as Dean Emeritus until 1889. Note this impressive over 55 years of service. And this prize this year goes to Alison Holst Gruby. Alison Holst Gruby. Congratulations, Alison Holst Gruby. Finally, this is the 3rd prize, and then there will be other 2 later. We come to the Bennett Tyler Scholarship Fund, awarded to any student of the seminary degree or certificate who has demonstrated excellence in written expression. The prize is named for the first president of the seminary, Bennett Taylor, who was also professor of theology from 1834 to 1857. And we are pleased to give the Taylor Prize this year to Debbie Rutolo. Debbie Rutolo. Congratulations, Debbie Rutolo. In addition to these scholarship prizes, we also acknowledge today an Interfaith Service Award known as the Silly J. Terry Prize, which is awarded to a student who demonstrates a commitment to academic achievement and excellence in interfaith community work in his or her local context. This prize is given in honor of a cherished employee of Mr. Sanford Cloud Jr., who is a former chair of the Hartford Seminary Board of Trustees. The award is a monetary prize in addition to copies of the sacred texts from the three Abrahamic faiths. It is my honor to make this award today. The recipient of this year's Terry Prize is a dedicated international peacemaking program fellow who deeply engaged with bringing Jewish tradition to campus with her Shabbat dinners, public talks about Sukkot, Purim, and other religious holidays, as well as her community work at 2 different temples and at the Community Meals program in Hartford. Her professors also call her a well-prepared and highly engaged student. For all these good reasons, the CILITI Terry Prize goes this year to Gilana Livavi. Gilana Livavi. Congratulations, Gilana Livavi. This is the 3rd year for our preaching award, and this is the last award I'm gonna announce today. And this award is given for the most outstanding oral presentation of thoughts, beliefs, and values from among our MA and certificate students. It comes with a monetary prize and the honor of delivering a sermon at one of our chapel services. The winner of the preaching award this year is Linda Schuster. Linda Schuster. Congratulations, Linda Schuster. And congratulations to all the students for all these excellent achievements. Now, please enjoy a short musical selection put together by Dr. Allison Norton.
At this time, I'd like to wish a hearty congratulations to all of our graduates and award winners. And there are some others that would like to wish you congratulations as well. We'll now hear from our faculty.
class of 2020.
Congratulations on getting to this point, your accomplishments, all that you've done, and all the incredible things that you will go on to do. We know that.
Congratulations, class of 2020. This one is for the ages.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You did it despite it all.
Pardon the regalia, but in a pandemic, you have to make do with what you have. I want to congratulate all of the graduates today, but especially the 7 Doctorate of Ministry graduates. You did it even in the midst of COVID. Congratulations, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. Have a wonderful future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm excited for you. You will remember it not just because it was a virtual graduation, but you'll remember it because you know that in 2020, something wonderful happened for you that set the course of your life as a peacemaker in the world.
WLI class of 2020, you are a blessing.
I would like to convey my most sincere congratulations to all of you for the great achievement you made this year. Once Aristotle said, there are no ends, there are only new beginnings. So go to the world, start this new beginning, be dreamers, be successful, and most importantly, be healthy.
Congratulations and best wishes.
Congratulations.
Mazel tov, graduates.
Congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2020. All the best.
Congratulations again. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today and attending this virtual graduation. We do hope that you as graduates will join us on another Zoom session where you'll be able to greet each other as graduates and talk to faculty members. To all of our graduates and their families, their supporting communities, and to their professors, congratulations from all my heart. As our ceremonies come to a conclusion, we welcome Dr. Bilal Ansari, Faculty Associate in Muslim Pastoral Theology and an alumnus of Hartford Seminary, for some final words and a benediction.
Dear class of 2020, today we see you clearly because you had a 2020 vision. You had a vision that we all see you today. Despite you not being physically with us on campus, our campus shines brighter today. We see that you had a vision, you had a dream that no one could see except you. And now we all can see your vision. We can see you today clearly, as if in the darkness of the night, riding on raging waters, you are today a lighthouse, a shining light of hope. We recognize your accomplishments. We welcome you on the illustrious shores of Hartford V Seminary's vast shining years of alumni. We pause to say loud and clear, we see you. Remember us, remember Hartford, remember the seminary, helped you realize your vision, and remember to help us bring other visions to light. Give to Hartford, give to the seminary as much as $2 a day, and or whatever your heart feels as a call to give light back. Please join me in prayer. Dear God, give us light. Give us light inside of our hearts, and light so that we only speak kind speech, and light that is reflective listening to others. Give us light in our sight so we can shepherd the way forward. Oh Lord, increase light within us and give us light that is the light that illuminates this world. Surely to be thus illuminated means to be recognized by the light of all lights, the Lord of all worlds. We pray that our graduates on this day bring light to the world. They calm the raging waters. They calm the fires of doubt. They speak light. They give light, and they become light. And we ask all these things in your beautiful names. We say, Amen and amen.